Hi, my name is Elena, and I'm the Mommy Tantrum Specialist and the founder of the Zen Supermom program, where we help busy, loving, but yelling moms and dads to set healthy boundaries with calm so that they can stop yelling at their kids. And usually, about 60-70% of people I work with, they have some similar shape or form of what I have. My uncontrollable anger with my daughter used to come all the way back from my generational developmental, aka childhood trauma, of not feeling good enough. And my childhood trauma was like the death by 1,000 paper cuts. If you would take any of them, any of those childhood experiences I had, you would be thinking like, what? You're such a snowflake. Just because your mom yelled at you? Like, whose mom doesn't yell? So I had a happy childhood. I never did any trauma therapy. I never did any kind of any therapy before I became a mom because I thought I'm fine. I'm great. I had an amazing childhood with amazing, perfectly imperfect parents. The challenge is that while this is the majority of my clients now, majority of moms and dads we work with inside the program, then there's a second group of clients and they have gone through some seriously traumatic, shocking experiences in their lives, often including abuse, especially physical abuse, when they were very young. And what that did to them was that it left them feeling not safe and that kind of their lives don't matter and that they deserve to be punished and they are not worthy. And all the life experiences that came afterwards, no matter how hard they tried, they never felt quite up to the level, up to living to the potential that other people or expectations that other people had from them, always feeling not good enough, failing. It often gets worsened for moms who don't have enough support after they give birth to their child, because then mixed up with the hormones and the postpartum depression, this can really take a nosedive. So even for those who did not have any suicidal thoughts or were not harming themselves as teenagers because of some teenage school bullying, sometimes it sets off in this postpartum period when they completely they crash in terms of their identity feelings. And this is also the second main trigger point when feelings of suicide or self-harm might come. So if you are experiencing similar symptoms, if you are having thoughts that either your kids would be better off without you, your family would be better off because you're damaging them so much and you're hurting them so much by giving them your childhood trauma, by yelling, by punishing them, and you're not able to control your reactions. So exactly as I told you at the beginning of this episode, please reach out to some suicide helpline prevention. Anybody who you can talk to who is professional, who knows how to deal, how to help in these cases. First of all, make sure your kids are safe as well, because we have had clients who were thinking about taking their kids with them to the other side. So also know it's normal, quote to quote, to feel this way. There are other moms who are having these thoughts as well, but also make sure that you and your children are safe. This is not solution. And this is not a soul kind of like, I don't know if you believe in lives after this life or if you have any kind of faith or belief system, but I believe that you do not want to put this burden on your karma. You don't want to put this on your life because it's going to come up in the next one in some way. But you absolutely need help, so please go and reach out and get it. Yes. But we have also moms even inside the program, and this is why I got inspired to do this podcast episode, because one of them just bravely opened up this topic, and I thought our group was already safe and people were sharing everything they wanted to share. And when there was one mom who shared even these thoughts, then there was an avalanche. There were other comments from other moms who are actually self-harming themselves or who used to do it as well. Yeah. And that's why I want to share that here with you, because I can only imagine if about 5 to 10% of the women we work with inside the program are experiencing this, that I can only imagine how many of you are listening right now and are struggling with the same. And maybe you have been brave enough to share and talk to other people about how you're feeling not good enough as a mom, and that you're yelling, and that you're angry and resentful, and that you're on antidepressants. But if there's even one more layer underneath that you have never ever told any living soul about, and it's about you harming yourself, you feeling so much pain that you're actually inflicting physical pain on yourself to stop feeling it, at least for a moment, then really we need to talk. Yeah, because there's really help you need. And what I want you to know is that you're not broken beyond point of repair. There is hope. And yes, I know you might have done a lot of different kinds of talk therapy. Maybe you have done some like for free that your doctor prescribed to you, and that's great. Maybe you read some books about childhood and some books about depression and stuff. That's all amazing. But no wonder it didn't work fully, because those methods are not supposed to heal the root cause of why you're feeling this way right now and why you're taking this very extreme action against your own life and health. Yes, all of these other methods are not meant, they're not equipped to help you overcome that. Yes, so that's not on you. It doesn't mean that you're broken beyond point of repair. It's just that these things don't work. Okay, so what do you need instead? You need to work with somebody on healing at the root of it, really. Because the problem is not even that you're feeling right now in so much emotional pain. It's not about distracting you from that pain. It's not about creating new habits for right now in your life. You need to go back to where it all started. Because it didn't start at the moment when you became a mom. It didn't start when you were bullied as a teenager in school and kids were laughing because you looked or behaved in a different way than them. Or they were making nasty comments about you. It didn't start all the way back there. All the bullies, how they choose their victims? By picking up somebody who already feels like they are not going to defend themselves because inside they agree, I'm not good enough. I know you're not telling me anything new. I know I don't deserve better. I know I look like blah. I know I'm not smart. You already agreed with the bully before the bully even came along. Why is that? Who was your first bully? Who was the first one who didn't respect your physical integrity? Who was the one who was already physically attacking you? Who was the one who was making you feel you're not good enough? That you're just a piece of pfft, and you should disappear from this world? Who was it? I know you know. But these are the experiences that need to heal. At this fundamental level. These are the things that are still hurting you so much. That pain is still so unbearable. That if now, even decades later, anybody comes along who even remotely, even like maybe even tries to indicate that they might touch that soft spot. That soft spot is already hurting so much that even without them actually doing it, you're already feeling pain and it's already too much.